Greater power. See, the biggest charm on earth is food. I'll come again. You see, the biggest medicine on earth is food. So once you are feeding people, people are happy because of you. People are anytime they are, if I go to this person's place, this person always feed up. You will believe me, you see that. This is why when people that will normally have difficulty when it comes to spiritualism, people will normally have difficulty with are those people that it happens that their mother is the reason for their downfall. It's difficult for any spiritualist to help that person. If your mother is a witch or your mother is the one disturbing you spiritually, it will be hard for any spiritualist to cut you off from that person. It will be very difficult. No matter how powerful that spiritualist is, it will be very difficult for that spiritualist to help you. That's why no matter what your mom, no matter what your mom is doing to you, try to keep that cool with your mom. Try to say is that the two ways you can provoke God to fight for you despite your sin, because I believe you give to God by the time you give to poor, not when you give to someone that is already rich. If I have 10,000 naira and you give me 10,000 naira, maybe you just do it just to please me, but you did not give it to God. Don't expect God to bless you to when you give to 10,000 naira to somebody that 10,000 naira will mean a lot to that person. That 10,000 naira will make that person to be very happy. Say Pharaoh in the Quran, we say Pharaoh. Quran said it's Pharaoh. Why Bible said Pharaoh? So Pharaoh was a king that called himself a god. He said Pharaoh said I'm God, so he believed that he's God. So Pharaoh or Pharaoh will say he's going to reign by 2 o'clock tomorrow. Pharaoh has somebody. So Pharaoh has a mother. His mother has leprosy in his God. Okay, this disease. So because of that, he doesn't want any other person to see his mother. So as a result, he will be the one that will clean his mother, bath his mother, feed his mother, provide everything the mother needs for him. So because of this reason alone, God didn't want to touch Pharaoh. Even when God said Moses to this person,
I was born with the gift of sin. That is why people call me the Seer. I will tell you everything you need to know about yourself, both the problem and the solution.
hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet according to the time you're hearing my voice, wherever you're hearing me from. Okay, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do it to smash that subscription button, turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss other important video from me. Who is Zuzu? Where there is God, everything is possible. Today, guys, I just want to teach you how to provoke God so that God can easily answer your prayer. You must not meet a spiritualist to do some certainties for you to get some certainties you look for. Okay, it must not be a spiritualist. No, one thing I always say is that there was a time someone was telling me, since money coming, you need to pay tithe. Sorry, I talked to somebody about paying off a tithe of 18, right? Me, I believe the best way to pay tithe is to give the money to those that don't have anything, for those that don't have the means to get what you are giving them. Because I believe you give to God by the time you give to poor, not when you give to someone that is already rich. If I have 10,000 naira and you give me 10,000 naira, maybe you just do it just to please me, but you did not give it to God. Don't expect God to bless you to when you give to 10,000 naira to somebody that 10,000 naira will mean a lot to that person. That 10,000 naira will make that person to be very happy. So I was discussing with an elder. So a topic came up. So the man told me, like, he said, a lot of people. I was asking some questions, like a lot of people are doing a lot of bad things and they are getting away with it. So he added to what I already know. Now this is it. You see those politicians, right? They are doing a lot of things to us, but they are still surviving it. God will keep them quiet. Does it mean that God is wicked or God does not want to add or God is favoring the wicked people? No. Now I will take Pharaoh in the Bible. That's in the Bible we say Pharaoh. In the Quran we say Pharaoh. Quran said it's Pharaoh. Why Bible said Pharaoh? So Pharaoh was a king that called himself a god. He said Pharaoh said I'm God, so he believed that he's God. So Pharaoh will say he's going to reign by 2 o'clock tomorrow. And truly it will rain. This is the person that he will come outside as God. Then in his closet he will pray to God to grant that thing to him. And God will see assign him. Despite that he was committing one of the greatest sins, for someone to say that I'm God, to be that I'm the God, as in there's no other person, pray to me. But still, God was still overlooking him. God was still favoring him. And God was even still answering his prayer more. Why? Does it mean that God favored the wicked? No, or a wicked? No. This is it. There are some certain things you will do No matter how wicked you are, because of that thing you are doing, God will not want to touch you. You can be a very bad person. You can you that God's supposed to just even just swipe you away because of your wife, or maybe because of your children, or maybe because of your mother specifically. God will leave you. I will be waiting, hoping you will repent one day. Now, in case of the Pharaoh of Iran, so Pharaoh was guided that parade the same to be God. He will come outside that it's going to rain by 2 o'clock. I think it will definitely rain. He will tell his people that I will give you for this, and it will happen. And Pharaoh from history, Pharaoh has about 700 chairs. He has about 700 chairs in let me see, in his palace. And those chairs are made up of gold. And he was the person that was claiming to be God. He said he can kill, he can take life, and still God leave him and God prosper him. Why? This is the truth. Pharaoh has somebody. So Pharaoh has a mother. His mother has the leprosy is called, okay, this disease. So because of that, he doesn't want any other person to see his mother. So as a result, he will be the one that will clean his mother, bath his mother, feed his mother, provide everything the mother needs for him. So because of this reason alone, God didn't want to touch Pharaoh. Even when God said Moses to this person, the person Moses talked to Moses in the Bible, talked to God about this, and God still look at this man, free him because of that he was doing to his mother. And secondly, Pharaoh was the kind of person that he feed people around him. So what I'm trying to say is that the two ways you can provoke God to fight for you despite your sin, because you remember it takes God's principle to achieve God's miracle. If you want God to help you, you must follow God's principle. So it takes God's principle to achieve God's miracle. So a prayer facing now, as you all know, is an abomination in the sight of the Lord. Okay, it's an abomination in the sight of the Lord. So what am I trying to say? If you want God to bless you easily and faster, you want God to value some certain things you are doing for you, so that God can prosper you more. So not your sin break you down. Number one thing you need to do is that take care of your mother. You see, when you have your mother's back, when your mother is happy because of you, when anytime your mom remember you, because of you is happy, God will definitely always bless you. That's just the truth. Always and always make sure you remember your mother. Call your mom. Mommy, have you eaten? Just make sure, even if you can be doing it every day, try as much as you can to reach out to your mom. So by the time you are reaching out to your mom and your mom is happy, this is my son, take me serious. God bless my son. It's more than thousands of prayers different pastors or different malam or different doctors will do for you. And God will answer them faster than any other prayer. That is why when people that will normally have difficulty when it comes to spiritualists, people will normally have difficulty with are those people that it happens that their mother is the reason for their downfall. It's difficult for any spiritualist to help that person. If your mother is a witch or your mother is the one disturbing you spiritually, it will be hard for any spiritualist to cut you off from that person. It will be very difficult. No matter how powerful that spiritualist is, it will be very difficult for that spiritualist to help you. That's why no matter what no matter what your mom is doing to you, try to keep that cool with your mom. Try to keep that cool with your mom, because it is not easy for anybody to remove you from any steal your mom has done to you, except your mom alone. God has prayed that power there that if you make your mom happy, God will return answer your prayer very fast. Any prayer of a mother goes to God straight. It does not have to follow any other channel. And once it goes to God straight, our God will definitely answer that person's prayer. So number one thing you can easily use to get provoke God to do this for you ASAP is your mother. So anytime you need anything, you need a job, you need a favor, you need anything, and you want people to help anything at all, you want to travel. If you still have your mom alive, buy something that will make your mom happy. Mommy, pray for me. This is what I need. If your mom has clean heart, not a witch, as she pray for you, God will answer your prayer. Except otherwise, your mom follows the airplane at night. That is number one thing. And number two thing you can do to get God to do this for you is feeding people. Feeding people. See, there's greater power. See, the biggest charm on earth is food. I'll come again. You see, the biggest medicine on earth is food. So once you are feeding people, and people are happy because of you. People are anytime they are, if I go to this person's place, this person always feed up. You will believe me, you see that God will prosper you no matter what you are doing, God will prosper you because of those people you are facing. That's why you see most of all those allergy when you go to north. You see them every and every morning or in the evening, you see people will gather in front of their house, they will bring just pap, they will greet them pap to drink. You see this thing they are doing alone. No matter what they are doing at the back, God will forgive them and God will prosper them. So you see, helping your mother and feeding people, God normally use it to bless people a lot. So anything you want, you must not make spiritually. Try to do those two things I told you. And if you want to give money, give to the poor. You can only give to God when you give to the poor. Okay? And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want me to make more video on this, let me know in the comment section. See you guys in the next video. The Seer always care.